Hi beautiful people, welcome back. Hope everybody is doing fantastic wherever you are in this world. First and foremost, my thoughts and prayers go out to everybody that was affected by the bad weather that happened this weekend down in the south. It is absolutely devastating to see the amount of havoc that it caused in Mississippi and in Georgia. And like I said, my thoughts and prayers go out to you guys. And secondly, please bear with me, you guys, for the voiceovers for the next few videos. I truly do apologize about this, and I promise it's just be for the next few videos. It won't be an ongoing thing. In today's video, we're actually going to be discussing the response that Katie Joy has come out with in regard to her posting a picture of JOSH DUGGAR in Seagoville Prison. My usual disclaimer, please do not take what I say as fact. Feel free to do your own research and come to your own conclusion. Over the weekend, Katie Joy came out in response to all the chatter of her being reported to the Department of Corrections for the picture that she posted of JOSH DUGGAR, and claims that it was sent to her by a source that's actually a family member of an inmate. Before I get into this post that she made, you know, when I got to the end of the post, I was having a good laugh because she ends it with "move along," and when I read that, what instantly came to me is the arrogance, the conceitedness, superiority, vain, patronizing, so big-headed. It's like, just move along, peasants, nothing to see here, move along. This woman is a clown, truly is a clown. So she posted, so people are contacting the state of Texas to try get WOACB arrested for publishing photos of JOSH DUGGAR in prison. First, JOSH DUGGAR is in federal prison, which is located on the federal property and not in the jurisdiction of the state of Texas. Contacting the state of Texas does absolutely nothing, as they do not have any jurisdiction over federal facilities, prisons, or their inmates. Dozens of outlets have published photos of Josh in prison. Daily Mail has published, tweeted, and paid for an image inside of prison. They continue to republish and share the image. We are also aware of other outlets having contracts with inmates' families and paying them. WACB does not pay for images or information ever. Radar Online has published audio of inmates talking about Josh in prison. Anna Duggar spoke to JOSH DUGGAR on an illegal cell phone. Why aren't you all calling the police on her? Please don't. Don't protect offenders by trying to have the media arrested and charged for reporting on a public story. Federal prosecutors and prison discipline boards punish the inmates for using the phones and disseminating information. They do not penalize the people that speak to the inmates. Otherwise, Anna would have been charged. She wasn't charged with any crimes. You can search these images published by the Daily Mail in October and continue to circulate online. Will you have the Daily Mail and other outlets arrested for reporting and sharing the images? Move along. Now, in my opinion, this is, in my head, the way Katie Joy handled all of this. When she found out that people were reporting her for the photo that she actually published, she was scouring the internet to find out if it was the right thing she did or the wrong thing she did. Was it legal? Was it illegal? And maybe she even communicated with a lawyer to find out, was it the right or the wrong thing that she did. But at the end of the day, she did delete this post to safeguard herself, to which this still did not satisfy her, because she had to come out and make this statement and throw everybody else under the bus. To me, it's like, why would you now, because you in the hot seat, you can't stand the heat, so you got to bring others into it with you. But her saying that she knows of how the Daily Mail actually pays inmates' families for whatever information they receive, how Radar Online published audio of inmates talking about Josh. These are actual tabloids that have people that report on stories and get sources. In my opinion, Katie Joy, you just a stay-at-home mom that has become a YouTuber. And nobody has still classified you as a journalist. Nobody is protecting offenders. Absolutely nobody. From me, and I always say I can only speak of myself. It's like, why are you still making this piece of shit, this scum, JOSH DUGGAR relevant? It's like, to me, who even cares? Why would you even be interested on what this maniac is still doing behind bars? Who the fuck cares? at this point. He deserves everything he gets. But your twisted, sick mind still want to keep up to date with him. Even though you sat behind your camera and explained the vile, nasty things that he did, you even yourself demonstrated the vile thing that he did to his sister is absolutely disgusting. So for you to now throw everybody else under the bus for something that you feel and maybe now you think you know is wrong what you did, you want to throw everybody else under the bus. Nobody needs to go search Daily Mail. It's all about you without a crystal ball, how vile, disgusting, sick you are to be wanting to keep up to date with a sick individual. That is the sad part about this. That is why people are reporting you, because you trigger people. How, as I've said from the get-go, how are you honoring the victims but still keeping up to date with this vile individual? You so badly want recognition. You so badly want to be this person that's on top. This is something, you guys, that I've kept with me from the time I heard it. And it's a quote from Nelson Mandela, which says, lead from the back and let others believe they are in front. Better to lead from behind, to put others in front, especially when you celebrate victory, when nice things occur. You take the front line when there's danger, then people will appreciate your leadership. Now that to me is the way it should work. But unfortunately, Katie Joy does this backwards. She will do what she needs to do to benefit herself. She will show what she needs to show so she can garner favor, so she can put herself on top. Is it really worth it? In my opinion, no, it's not worth it. Because at the end of the day, who are you hurting? In this case, Katie Joy continues to hurt the victims of JOSH DUGGAR. Every single time she posts, people will come and people will say, oh, but why are you always on Katie Joy's case? You know why, people? Because I've sat back and I've listened to people that Katie Joy has hurt. I've read emails to where Katie Joy has hurt people. She has changed their lives and not for the good. Katie Joy is about nobody else but herself. To which I am going to say this to you guys. Please, I beg of you, go and watch this video that Southern Mutton had actually put out. It is so informative. It actually validates what I've been saying for a long time. Katie Joy is about nobody else but herself. Southern Mutton did this video. I actually watched it twice. And the reason I watched it twice was the first time my mind was blown. Because I could appreciate the fact that Southern Mutton took all this time to actually get in contact with all these people that Katie Joy says were her sources, to which now they are no longer her sources. She has turned their back on them, or they have totally cut her loose. Katie Joy, once again, without a crystal ball, is not about advocacy. She's all about herself, about the money, about doing what's right for her and nobody else, period. And once again, by her saying move along, and the way I see it in my head is like move along, peasants. Wow. Absolutely wow. So if you want to come at me and say, oh, but you're just obsessed with Katie Joy, you're jealous of Katie Joy, there is nothing to obsess about. There is nothing to be jealous of. All I do this for is to bring awareness to people, for them to make their own decision and realize at the end of the day that Katie Joy hurts people. In my opinion, she is dangerous. She is negligent. And none of it is done in the goodness or the well-being of anybody else but herself. So once again, you guys, please go and watch Southern Mutton's video. I will link it down in my description box. Absolutely a good watch. So informative, so enlightening. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much for listening. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Please stay safe out there, be kind to one another, and don't forget to make good memories. Bye guys.